Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you all in a good condition and blessed. Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Safira Tufel Sabila, or you can call me Safira for the short one. I'm from Nutrition Department, 5th semester, Health Polytechnic of Health Ministry, Semarang. Who's in here who loves eat deep fried food or high fat food like mendoan, fried banana, especially when it's raining and you're craving some food but you don't know what to eat? I think one deep fried food isn't enough, right? But did you know that it contains a high of fat that it can increase your lipid level? Based on Indonesian health research data, or well known as Riskesda 2013, shown that 35.9% of Indonesian people who are aged more than 15 years old have abnormal cholesterol level. How it can be? Is there any apps that can help us to find a solution to choose a healthier food? So, based on that, I would like to take this opportunity to share you about how our apps currently being used to help individuals with dyslipidemia eat a healthier diet. My talk on this occasion is divided into three main sections. First, I'm going to present the general description of dyslipidemia. Then I'll share with you a diet that relates to dyslipidemia prevention. And the last but not least, I will introduce you a mobile application to help you to find information related into nutrition. To begin, is it important to know the definition of dyslipidemia? Dyslipidemia is a disorder that occurs due to disorder of lipid metabolism and reverse to blood lipid profile that increase the risk of developing atherosclerosis. The typical dyslipidemic condition is one of which LDL levels are elevated or hyperlipidemia and HDL levels are low. Fat content in the blood is fat content which generally consists of triglyceride, cholesterol, low-density lipoprotein or well known as LDL, and high-density lipoprotein or well known as HDL. To make it clearer what is LDL and HDL, I would like to share a video that related to that.
Depending on which type of lipoprotein your cholesterol is part of, determines whether your cholesterol is good or bad. For example, your liver makes very low-density lipoproteins, or VLDLs, which are the source of bad cholesterol, or LDL. These lipoproteins are stuffed with cholesterol and triglycerides. VLDL travels through your bloodstream, delivering triglycerides to your cells, which use them for energy. After losing its triglycerides, a VLDL becomes a low-density lipoprotein, or LDL. LDL travels through your bloodstream, delivering cholesterol to the cells that need it. If your body makes too much LDL, it can build up in your blood. LDL can deposit in the walls of your blood vessels, causing a buildup of fatty material called plaque. Damage to vessel walls can make it easier for LDL to form plaques. Over time, this buildup can narrow the blood vessel and reduce blood flow. This is why LDL is called the bad cholesterol. Your liver also makes high-density lipoprotein, or HDL, also known as the good cholesterol. HDL has more protein and very little cholesterol and triglycerides compared to LDL. HDL helps remove excess cholesterol from your cells and from plaque in your blood vessels. This is why HDL is called the good cholesterol.
In general, dyslipidemia is divided into primary and secondary dyslipidemia. For primary dyslipidemia is caused by genetic factor inherited from the family. The Dutch Hunger Winter Family Study investigated the offspring of mothers who were pregnant during the Dutch Hunger Winter famine that followed World War II. The children subsequently born to these females with dyslipidemia had a greater neonatal adiposity and a higher prevalence of metabolic disease compared with control-borns to unaffected females. Secondary dyslipidemia is caused by lifestyle and medical conditions that affect blood lipid levels such as obesity, metabolic syndrome, consuming a high fat in constantly, and severe infection. Dyslipidemia, specifically atherogenic dyslipidemia, is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease. In effect, dyslipidemia resulting from obesity leads to the atherogenic and consequently increased stroke incidence. Most of dyslipidemia have no significant symptom. Dyslipidemia is usually noticed when a person has a regular check for blood and other conditions, but there are some of the common symptoms that appear are dizzy, headache to the neck and shoulder, tingling sensation in the fingertip and toes, a cold sweat, nausea and vomiting, pain in the leg, chest pain, and tiring easily. Even though dyslipidemia has no significant symptom, but it can lead to another disease like coronary artery disease, stroke, diabetes, type 2, heart and heart failure. So, we should do some diet for changing our lifestyle to the healthier than before to prevent it. The American Heart Association recommends managing dyslipidemia with a combination of lifestyle modification with or without the use of oral lipid-lowering drugs, for example like statin, bilirubin, fibrate, and niacin. From the nutritionist side, we recommend you to take some diet with fat-free or low-fat diet, reducing fat intake like saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol, which can be found on oil, deep-fried food, or fast food, and increase the omega-3 fat in food, for example like avocado and nut. And don't forget the fish too for omega-3. And last but not least, don't forget to increase the intake of fruit and vegetables too, because it contains a lot of fiber, a lot of vitamin that can make your level lipid more lower. So, long-term perspective, epidemiologic studies have consistently shown that persons with healthier lifestyle and fewer risk factors for coronary heart disease reduce the incidence of coronary heart disease. Mobile apps or mobile application are applications made for smartphone and can be installed and operated on smartphone or tablet on various platforms including iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and BlackBerry. Currently, mobile phones are important as well as a popular communication tool through modern city. In earlier studies, mobile apps were used for providing health education information, self-reporting, monitoring, data collecting, and providing feedback. When I scrolled my Instagram, I just found one account that shared information about nutrition and really useful app too. The app name is Deducate by Aligizi ID. We can easily download it on Google Play, and okay, let me guide you to this app. First, we can open our Play Store on Android and search for Deducate on the search bar. After that, wait until the process is done and open it. Okay, this is the first thing that you should do is sign in with your Google or Facebook account. After that, you can type your weight and your height to know the basal metabolic rate and click Hitung or Calculate. And your BMI was shown. If you scroll down, you can see the classification of BMI from Asia and WHO version. Click Specify Weight, Target, and type your goals. This is the main page of this Deducate. First, if you want to have a nutrition consultation, we can tap the Consultasi button and click the archive of the questions that are related to your own question. Your question will be answered with the nutritionist as fast as they can. Second, if you want to know the fact of the food or drink that you consume, you can tap the Nilai Gizi button. Third, you can manage what you eat for a day. You can choose the Meal Planner button. For example, I input the wheat bread and milk for the breakfast. This button can help you to record what you eat from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, water, and activity on the track. Fourth, there is a nutrition calculator that can calculate your energy need, nutrition status, weight and height estimate. Fifth, you can tap Article Gizi to know and search for the article related to nutrition. For example, is dyslipidemia. There is an article on dyslipidemia which is very useful to dyslipidemia patient. It has an example menu for one day for dyslipidemia patient too. Last but not least, if you want to know the nutritionist near you, you can go through the search bar and choose Ali Gizi and type your city and the results are out. So, after a short guide for me, is the application are good enough? This app got 4.8 ratings with 10,000 downloaded, so it will accepted by its user. I really recommend this app for people who need quick, accurate information that can be reached on your own hand just in a minute. But I think this app need an improvement, maybe like a notification time to eat or to drink maybe, and can be used in a different language because at what I see, it's just only one language and it's only in Indonesian, and the scanning barcode can be detected on the barcode on the product. Okay, that's it for all my presentation. If there is any question or further discussion maybe, you can drop it on the comment section below and I will be happy to answer any of it. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.